What's up? We out here. Get out of the way, bird. We're testing out a new mic location today. I feel I'm a little quiet in the videos, and it's a lot louder in the editing stage. So I feel like when you upload it to YouTube, it cuts down the audio slightly. But I'm just trying to find a good location where I can get my voice really good and not a bunch of wind at the same time, and not too much bike noise because my bike's really loud. But I just wanted to cruise around a bit today. I haven't dropped a video in a while because I'm boring. Kind of need an interesting life to make interesting videos. I don't know, I just kind of ride around, and most of the time I'm by myself when I'm riding around. So it's nothing too exciting really. I redid my back wheel, but I feel like it's still a slight bit off. Just a slight bit to the left a little bit. I don't know. I don't have a chain tool. All I got is my eyes to see, kind of guess if it's straight. Yeah, you're just gonna come on a little ride around today with me. We're just gonna chit chat about random stuff. You know how it goes. We sweating. It's hot. Not as hot as yesterday though, so that's good. It was literally 30 in my house yesterday. I kind of want to paint my wheels red on my bike, but I don't know if that would be too much red. Got red levers, red pegs, foot pegs. Yeah, I don't know. At the same time, I'm just really lazy and don't 100% feel like taking them off. So if I'm going to paint them, I want to paint them right. I want to do an actual primer coat. I want to paint them white, so then it'll really make the red pop. I really need to fix my clock. I always let my battery die or unplug my battery or do something, and then my time is all messed up. Because it's not 12:25 a.m. right now, I'll tell you what. Lesson 1 when you ride a bike, always remember to put your goddamn strings inside your hoodie, so the wind doesn't catch them and just bounce off your helmet the whole time. God, it's annoying. I always forget. Always. Yeah, we're wearing the same pants, bro. What's good? Except for you're coming from work, I'm coming from the couch. Goodbye, friend. Now that I've ridden around for a little while, I think my back wheel is good. I think it's good, actually. It felt really weird yesterday. My brother actually pointed out that my tread was looking a little off. And I actually bent down and looked at the wheel. I was like, oh yeah, she's a little turned. Aren't I just a gentleman? Put a motor on it! God damn it! Constantly checking if there's cops behind me, because it's scary. And a lot of the time when I look over at people, they're always already looking at me, and it makes me very uncomfortable. Like, at least my vlogging, you can't really tell that I'm doing anything. That's so weird. I don't understand how people can literally just walk around holding a camera and just talking to it in like a giant group of random people. Seems hella awkward. I don't know, but I do a lot of hand gestures, and I guarantee they can see my jaw moving because my beard's probably poking out. It's all good. Judge me all you want. Eventually I could be making money doing this, so it's all good. Just talking to myself. I'm not, it's normal. Nothing wrong with talking to yourself. Cuckoo. Bro, I can feel your anxiety from here. Little story time here. About 2 years ago or so, when I got my bike, I was just parked like where that green truck is sitting there, right there. And then I was still a hardcore noob. Like, I had just got my bike license, just got my first bike, never ridden really anything, like nothing, no dirt bikes, nothing. Rode a moped once before I got my bike. But I was sitting there, and I didn't know my bike yet. And then I started it up. I was trying to get a hold of a buddy, so I pulled over. But yeah, I started it up, and then every time I went to put it in gear, the bike would die. And being a noob, I didn't understand why. So I did it a good 3-4 times. And then this random dude sitting out front of his house yells at me, "Hey, your kickstand!" I was like, oh my god, I look so stupid. And then I just yelled at him. I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm a noob. Don't judge me." He didn't even say anything. He just sat back down. I was like, I feel the judgment. I feel it. Gotta floor it for the kids. You got to. Those kids are like obsessed with my bike. They asked me if I had a YouTube channel and such. I said no, because that was before I had a YouTube channel, but now I do. Here we are. I thought I'd give another little angle here, give you another perspective rather than just looking at the road the whole time. You get to see me a little bit. What's good? What's good? That's what I need right there. Yeah, swag, man. Swag. I like that he still gave me the biker piece. Respect. I like it. It's got two wheels and goes without you pedaling. I respect it, you know. It's all good. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe. There's all cruisers. Where are my street bike friends? Ugh. Whatever, street bike guys are douches. I'm a douche. I don't want to talk to anyone. But yeah, the only people that have like pulled up beside me and been like, "What's good?" are like people on cruisers. Except for I did have the coolest guy ever pull up beside me. He was straight up in a tuxedo, classy ass shoes on and everything. Just looked over, gave me the head nod, and then gunned it off a red light. I was like, "You, sir, are downright classy." I had a lot of stuff happen. A lot of people like pull up beside me, or a lot of random stuff. That was all before I had a YouTube channel. It's like, god damn it! I've had road rage, I've had everything happen, but now that I'm filming, I actually never see anything happen. Careful what you wish for though. Because the only people that ever start road rage with me are way bigger than me. It's not okay. I always bicker back and go with it, but deep down I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to fight this person. Like the last guy that beat me off, my god. He could have picked me up and snapped me in half, but no, we were going at it in the road. You know what? No, this is actually a really good story. Okay. I was driving along on 13th Street, and then there was two cop cars that had someone pulled over, so everyone was getting from the right side over to the left lane. And then I didn't know there was two cops there, so I just thought he was cutting me off. Like he was really close to me, like too close to me, like he was pushing me into oncoming traffic. And then all I did was give him a nice little rev bomb, you know what I'm saying. And then yeah, he rolled down his window and he basically told me to shut up and called me a little bitch, and I was like, oh, my feelings. And then I told him what he's doing. He's pushing me into traffic and everything. And then he just told me to shut the fuck up. And then so we were bickering back and forth, and I was like, I don't honestly remember. It was like a couple months ago. I don't honestly remember what we were saying to each other, but every time he went to talk, I would just every time he went to say a single word, I would just rev my engine, and just he got so mad. So he drove up, went around what were the two cops, but I did not notice that there was two cops there. And then he moved back into the right-hand lane. So I thought he was going to mess with me or swerve at me or something. So I just immediately just gunned right past him on the left side. And then, little to my knowledge, there was two cops sitting there. So they thought I was just revving, being a douche, and then just speeding. But we'll get to that in a minute. And then as we were going, he caught up to me again beside me, and then he was saying something through his window. The window was closed. I was now on the passenger side of the vehicle, so I just did the da 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 da. I was like, whatever, buddy. I was like, I honestly don't care what the hell you have to say. And then he got so mad when I did that hand gesture that he grabbed some garbage, like a cup and some other stuff that came with it, off the just the center console of his truck there. And he went to throw it at me as the window was rolling down, and completely elbow and forearm smashed his girlfriend in the face trying to throw it out the window. My God, I just dropped the clutch and got out of there because I was like, oh my God, what just happened? And then I was just like, yeah, no, someone's not getting late tonight. Someone's gonna have one hell of a drive home. But no, for all of you that don't know me, I have the worst luck in the world. The worst luck in the world. All the negative stuff in life happens to me. I know everyone says that, but like, when I say I have the worst luck and people literally look at me, they're like, no, like you do, like it's crazy. Like, that's when you know you actually do have bad luck. But I was at home now after the whole incident happened, and all of a sudden there's a bang on my door, and you know the bang when there's cops at your door. They don't knock like they're here to sell Girl Guide cookies or say hello. They knock like they're trying to test out the quality of your door and your house's entire foundation. So yeah, I went to the back door and there's 2 cops there. And then they looked me up and down. They're like, are you Connor? And I was like, yeah, why? And I looked over at my bike and they're like, is that your bike? And I was like, yeah, it is. Like, can I help you? And then they went on to accuse me of being too loud and speeding. So I like how they can get my tiny little license plate, but they can't get all that whole incident. They just see my little license plate and just see me speeding away. So long story short, well, long story long, I got a noise pollution ticket and a speeding ticket. I lost my absolute shit on them. I was so I was livid. I was so mad. I just immediately just got so, because everything happens to me. Regardless if I keep my cool, regardless of what I do, I'm always the negative person. I always get the shit end of the stick. Always. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I literally just told them, I started screaming then, telling them to get out of my yard and blah, blah, blah. I literally ripped up the tickets, both of them, and threw them in one of the cops' chests and just said, get the fuck off my property. And then they just stood there and smirked at me. I was like, did I stutter? Honestly. And then they're like, well, we're about to arrest you right now for a public disturbance. I was like, public disturbance, please? I was like, you're literally in the ghetto right now. I was like, this ain't no disturbance. I was like, this is a normal goddamn Tuesday. But it was ridiculous. Like, a noise pollution ticket and a speeding ticket because somebody's pushing me into oncoming traffic and I was not okay with it. And then they verbally started a conversation with me very aggressively in traffic, so I don't let them speak to me. But believe me, I could make my bike a lot louder than I did that day. I was not being that loud. I just wasn't letting him talk to me. Yeah, no, noise pollution ticket and a speeding ticket for having road rage with someone else. Leave it to me to literally get a ticket at my own house. I got a traffic ticket at my back door. Like, what the, like, can they do that? Like, what the hell is that? Like, I always have the most random stuff happen to me. Like, there was one time I got pulled over, not pulled over, I went to a check stop. Another story time for you. I went to a check stop and the cop came up to me and asked me if I knew my license plate numbers. And I was like, I used to, like, back when I had one vehicle, but this was when I had like 2 cars and my motorbike and such, all to remember. I was like, I don't remember all of them. And then he went on to say that the license plate on my truck was reported stolen. I was like, oh my, I was like, what? I was like, that's not possible. So someone took my license plate, put on someone else's license plate, and went on with their merry way. So my license plate was out there somewhere doing God knows what. And then to top it all off, so the cop takes my license and information and blah blah and goes back, and then he's going through my information, and then he comes back to the car with just a little smirk on his face, and I'm just like, what? Why are you looking at me like that? He's like, oh, I lost your license. I was like, what the? I was like, you went 15 feet. I was like, what do you mean you lost my license? And then, so I guess he put it just like leaned it up on top of his steering wheel housing there, and it slid down and went inside his dash. Like, find me another person that can tell you that they've had that happen to them at a traffic stop, because you won't. And then what made it worse was the cop told me to my face that the police station would pay for a new card, and just told me just to go buy a new one, and he would put a thing out that they know for when I'm driving home if I get pulled over that I don't have a license because the cop lost it, and I don't have a license plate because the cop took it. And then so I went and bought the license and yada yada, and then go to the police station, and they pretty much look at me like I'm a dumbass when I said, buddy said you guys would pay for it. And then they basically said no, that he shouldn't have said that, and blah blah. And I was like, well, he did, so you know, give me my money. And then they never did. They took down my phone number and said they would talk to the chief or whatever the hell and get back to me when they know what they could do about it. And they ended up actually just calling me to the police station and giving me my license back. So I was like, okay, well, I have 2 licenses now, which is, as far as I know, illegal. And and you guys still haven't paid for it. Like, so I just literally looked at him and I was like, you can just keep this, like, just keep it and cut it in half. Like, stupid. Like, loses my license in the goddamn dash of his car. Like, what the hell? That's literally my life. A little fun fact, I actually used to go to school way out here in the middle of nowhere. Used to go to school in this prison looking place. Basically it was prison. It was a place for bad kids. Yeah, no, what do you guys think? Do you think I should paint the wheels red on this thing, or would that be weird? I think to make the red wheels look all good, I think I'd have to paint all that black and get rid of like all the silver. Just make it black. I think it would look good. I just don't want to go through the whole process of painting it and then having it be weird. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do it. Well, we're gonna get some footage here because I'm in the middle of nowhere and in a high gear and my shifter just fell off. I want to find somewhere to pull over. Just want that bolt to fall out. That's so funny too. When I was adjusting my chain, I was actually looking at it and something told me to check the hardware in it, but I didn't. All right. Well, we're literally out here. All right. Now, just to fix this, I really need to slap some Loctite on it. At least the bolt stayed in it, so we're not 100% screwed. See what this toolbox has. If there's anything that'll help me here. What are you, 10? We're good. We're golden. Alright, we're good. We're on the road again. Awesome not being on the road again. Yeah, I just went to put it up into 6th, and all of a sudden my foot just kept going up. I was like, ah, shucks. But no, we made it. We fixed her. I love that little tool bag in the bike. It's a little tool bag that comes with the bike that's supposed to have a tool that fits everything. Well, not everything. You know what I mean. Everything that you're probably going to be tightening or adjusting roadside. low on gas right now. It's not even okay. Oh my god. So I really screwed up. Shucks. I'm literally about to run out of gas. Alright, so I don't know how much of this I've gotten on film because I had noticed my GoPro was like dead. So we're basically out of gas. And I left my wallet and my phone at home. So if I don't make it home, I literally have to walk. And I'm way on the other side of town. And then the worst part is I'd have to walk back. This is the lowest I've ever been on gas before. Surprised we're still going. The reserve tank's been just blinking for a long time. I always assumed once that started blinking there was pretty much not much time left. Pretty much not much. Alright, we made it. Made it to the house, got the wallet, and made it to the gas station successfully. Boom. It's official. Boom. We in the shack. Oh yeah, got my little garage here. Everyone else got their fancy ass garages. Oh damn, that's all I got. Oh, left my light on. Oh, yeah, on that note, I'm gonna end the video here. Gonna end the video with a look at the bike. Yeah, like, subscribe. Ooh, nice. Gotta fix that. Yeah, peace.